Hey everyone, Blue KQ here. Welcome back to the arcade. Today we're checking out a game that's set to release on September 23rd, 2025. This is the 22nd, and I was given a key to test it out. It's called Global Magnates, and it's about creating a shipping company to deliver goods worldwide and build up an empire. So a typical Tycoon style game with shipping, over the sea as its primary goal. So as you can tell down on the bottom, it's version 100.696. So maybe tomorrow with release they will have an update, but this is the version we're playing, and let's get started. Let's go ahead and do the tutorial and we'll see how long this takes. Oh goodness gracious. Well, we got to choose blue, of course. And what's a good logo? I kind of, shipping wise, I like this. The rest of this is okay. Company name, blue line, and CEO name, blue KQ. And okay, this guy reminds me of Tom Selleck. At least his character is portrayed in whatever blue, the New York cop one. I haven't watched it, but I've seen the commercials. We'll pick that guy. Where are we gonna start? All right, Captain Cook. Blue KQ has received a government grant of 20 million as startup capital to develop operations in Copenhagen. The goal of this investment is to create a prosperous economy benefiting both Copenhagen and Blue KQ. The funding will also serve as a solid foundation for the company's future development. As the CEO of a shipping company, your primary goal is to build a profitable fleet and establish efficient shipping routes, meet the transportation needs of the ports, and increase the company's revenue by charging competitive shipping fees. Therefore, you must understand how to establish routes and optimize business operations to drive company growth. Your first task is to establish a shipping route. All right, click on the port for Copenhagen. You can find port information here. Okay. Next step, when prosperity reaches 30K, 300K, 600K, and 900K, the port's level will increase. So next is only 5K. Supplying a port with goods will increase its satisfaction level. When port satisfaction is greater than 60%, the prosperity will increase. Okay. Check the port demand and cargo satisfaction levels here. So it looks like 0 out of 29K. We'll call it green. Might be a specific green, but we'll learn that, I'm sure. We'll click to close the port panel. Before establishing the route, we also need to reach lease contracts with all the destinations on the route, and the ports that have been signed will be lit. More prosperous ports are more expensive to lease. If money is short on hand, try leasing a port for a shorter term. Click to view the port information for Helsinki. Farms here produce grain. The industry produces grain. Basic resource production does not require input materials. So no raw material requirements for the grain out of the farm. Click to sign a lease agreement. Select the lease contract with the port based on your preferred lease term. 3 years, 5 years. Okay, apparently we're working in the 1960s here. 1960 itself, actually, because it says 3 years for until 1963, 5 until 1965. Well, it doesn't look like much of a benefit to go from 5 to 10, but clearly a little bit here. According to your current financial situation, a 3-year lease is recommended. Okay. Confirm the length of the port lease agreement. Got it. You are ready to set up your first route. Establish a route connecting Helsinki and Copenhagen to transport grain. Okay, cool. So we come down here to routes. Click to add a new route. Grain requires a bulk carrier for transport. Here you can choose to create a bulk route. Okay, you can view the supply and demand of goods at each port by clicking on the goods icon. Okay, so if we click here, Helsinki has 4K grain. Okay, and then Copenhagen currently has a large demand for grain. Add it as a port call on this route. Ships will proceed along the route in the order shown. Okay, so we go Helsinki, Copenhagen. When creating a route, selected cargo is prioritized by default. You can adjust the priority via the cargo icon. Proceed to the next step to select our ship. Okay, so we've got a bulk route between Helsinki and Copenhagen. So it says the grain route uses bulk carriers. Bulk cargo ships are shown by default. You must add at least one ship to the route to ensure normal operations. Currently, you require a bulk carrier for this particular route, so we'll select the only one available. Your first route has been successfully completed. Click to continue. We have finalized. Okay, click here to manage our routes. Under routes instead of new down here, we click here. It says click here to view the ship information. It's currently underway. Company name Blue Line. The current storage capacity of the ship can be seen here. Cargo holds 4K. So that's everything that Helsinki had at the time. At the same time, you can also find ship stats and information here. You can use this information to adjust your route effectively. Upkeep, supply charge, maintenance costs. Okay. Change the ship speed for this route by clicking and dragging the button. Okay. Well, we'll go to 13. Okay. I did that. Okay. Bruh. Okay, I don't want it to go that fast. Note, increasing the vessel speed will significantly increase fuel consumption and transport costs. Decide whether high efficiency is worth the extra cost. I don't. I want to go down. You have completed the tutorial of the route panel. Click to continue. Congratulations, you have successfully established your first route. Assigned ships can now operate along the route. Now wait for the ship to transport grain from Helsinki to Copenhagen and for the port Prosperity to reach 300K. To increase the speed to go faster, click the open task list. Prosperity growth, get to 300. We'll do that. Second 4K, waiting for the ship to transport 4 tons of grain to Copenhagen. Okay, it's there. Copenhagen Prosperity has increased to 300K. The port level has been upgraded to medium, and a new demand for meat and a new industry oil field has been unlocked. The increase in Prosperity, Copenhagen has generated a new demand for a new type of good. Meat is a type of good that can be transported by container ship. To continue increasing Prosperity, satisfy new demand for meat. To produce meat in Bergen, you must unlock ranches, which requires an increase in Prosperity. Okay, Bergen's up there. In order to increase Prosperity in Bergen, we need to establish a route to bring goods demanded by Bergen as before. The cotton industry in Oslo could supply Bergen with all the cotton required. Unfortunately, our market share in Oslo is too low. Therefore, we cannot secure enough goods to transport. Click to open the shipyard. Okay. This displays information about the selected ship type. There's a factory and dock. Okay. You have sufficient funds to begin construction. Click to add a ship for construction queue. Seems a little bit. Due to local competition in Oslo, we currently receive only a small share of the goods being produced. Start marketing to increase our market share. It feels like it's going a little flat. Why did I start a bulk carrier? I guess it's the only one available to me. Yep. All right, where's marketing? Company. I need to hire a marketing, a CMO, or just do this. Okay, so slightly increase the market share in the local port. The lower the market share is, the better the effect will be. 200,000 per month. Okay, I did that. Establish a bulk route between Oslo and Bergen. So if we go here, new route. What does Bergen need? Industry demand, port demand, cotton. So it wants cotton. Oslo has cotton. Route, new route between Oslo and Bergen. Do short again. And then there's a route. We need to add a bulk carrier. Guess we'll select that one. Sure. Due to local competition, we currently only being produced. Start marketing to increase the marketing. Running transport operations at local ports steadily boosts the competitiveness. Use marketing to gain market share more quickly. But it seems you already know how to handle marketing. Now go ahead and boost the prosperity of Bergen. Okay, so I did that. Let's close this route list. Where's my... Okay, so that's going... Okay. That's going there. Prosperity in Bergen. So we're almost there. In a bid to promote economic development. Sure. Bergen has successfully unlocked a farm industry. Farms require grain as raw materials for Bergen to produce meat. First, you must establish a route to transport 10 kilotons of grain to Bergen. Click to open the port of Bergen. Select ranch to view its details. View the industry's production status and required input material here. Input is 8K, output 5K. Producing meat requires grain as an input. Locate nearby ports producing grain and set up shipping routes to Bergen. So there's grain here. Okay, see it right there. So if I go to routes, and then I take this one here, Oslo Bergen. Then I want to add route, this route. How do I edit it? Delete the route, rename the route, ship list. Show ports of call. How do I add? I don't want to do a new ship. I want to take this ship from Oslo to Bergen, Alsen, and then back to Bergen into Oslo. How do I do that? I don't want that. I don't want to add a new ship. Where do I add this? Rename route. Oh. Route details. Speed, ship list. So after here, can I only do 2? There's got to be a way to add this, right? What? Well, how do I? Okay, I want to add a 3rd stop and then a 4th stop. How do I do this? Edit route. There we go. I'm gonna go Osland, Berglund, 3 years, and then back to Bergen. Oslo. Okay. So now that should be happening. Okay. The Helsinki now has demand of 2, if I'm right. Okay. And then fabric. Who needs iron ore? Yeah. Okay, so we're trying to work on Copenhagen needing meat. And Helsinki needs glass. Glass is a lot there. Okay. Let's do new route. Actually, is Bergen producing meat yet? Does it not have enough grain? Maybe we should do a new ship. Okay, that's probably not necessarily cool, but bulk carrier and dock. Bulk carrier, bulk carrier. That's our current ships, I think. Sure. We'll do that. And we're going to create a new route. Or edit this route. We're going to take that off. And then we're going to close that. We're going to finalize. We're going to create a new route between there and there. And we're going to select that bulk carrier and finalize. Maybe that'll go a little faster. I'm guessing it's going to let us do a container ship after we get Bergen its required grain. There we go. Good news. Farm in Bergen has begun production. Remember that to transport meat other ports, a container ship is required. In order to construct a container ship, it must first be researched. In order to unlock new technology, you must invest a certain amount of money in research. Researching a specific technology will require a corresponding amount of tech points. You can hire a CTO for your company to conduct technology research and generate a regular supply of tech points, which can be used to unlock the new technology. In addition, you can also increase R&D investment within the company to obtain more tech points. Click to view your company information. Click hire to view a list of candidates. View staff research capabilities here. Scientific. Now review the list of candidates. Hire your next CTO. Okay, so S tier, B tier, got it. Okay, so we'll hire the cheap one. Adjust the monthly tech point production as needed. Upgrading the technology department increases the output. This shows the monthly cost of generating technology points at each level. Click to begin development. Monthly R&D 100K. In an effort to support research and development in the shipping industry and promote economic activity, we have granted 100 tech points. Using these new points, select research 5 kiloton container ship in the technology panel. Once a research has been completed, go to the shipyard and purchase a new container ship. Click to view the technology information. Okay, so they gave us just enough. You can view information about technology here. You can unlock various technologies by spending tech points. Click there, up there to close. Now let's go to the shipyard and build a container ship. We're going to say container ship 1.1 million in 3 days. Awesome. Okay, now we're going to meet, yeah, new route. So that was fast. So from establish a new route. Transport meet container route is required. Click continue. Okay. I guess I got lucky on that other one. Container. Bergen. Copenhagen. Next step, we'll assign the container ship. Finalize. So that's doing that. We'll click on our very first Helsinki to Copenhagen. We're going to turn this back down to 12. Helsinki, what is that? Rubber. Oil, meat. Yeah. Gothenburg, or Copenhagen, sorry. Copenhagen. 26K, we've done 2K. Satisfaction 100%. Green weekly demand. Oh, it's because it wants more. And we slowed it down. Maybe. Okay. Transport 7K. Transport 10K kiloton of meat to Copenhagen. Begin a brand marketing in Bergen. Okay, so if we say here, company, currently assigned to Oslo. How do I... cancel? Want to do company. Okay. Oh, he's assigned to Bergen now. Okay. As the port prosperity increases, the demand for goods will continue to grow. To maintain the speed of continuous improvement in port prosperity, it is necessary to enhance transport capacity in tandem to ensure supply and demand balance, and increase the number of route vessels to expand transportation capacity. Bergen meat production requires a large amount of grain, and it is suggested to increase shipping capacity to establish a stable raw material supply channel to ensure the full-scale production of the breeding plant. Running transport operations at local ports steadily boosts competitiveness. Use a marketing plan to gain share more quickly. Okay. Greater prosperity. Increase prosperity in Copenhagen to 600k. Transport 25k to Bergen. Transport 25k of grain to Copenhagen. Add a ship to the route. Okay, so maybe shipyard, factory, bulk carrier. That's almost enough. Grain. I mean, we're almost there without it, so I don't know why they're doing this. Route. No, not Bergen to Copenhagen. Helsinki to Copenhagen. We're gonna add bulk carrier. Transport grain to Bergen. So we outputting enough. Warehouse is almost full, so we can add another ship there. So we go bulk carrier add, and then we're gonna go routes and all. There we go, and we're gonna add that ship. Okay, so that should go fast. If we look here, warehouse is full of that, not full of that yet. So that'll increase probably as more grain comes in. Copenhagen prosperity has increased. Port level has been upgraded to large, and new demand for liquor and a new industry tire factory has been unlocked. Okay. That's great. Copenhagen has developed further. Now that the city has unlocked the tire factory, the next step is help the factory start production, which will be a much more complex production line, right? So we're gonna have to take rubber up there probably to Helsinki, or the raw materials for rubber to Helsinki. Click on Copenhagen. View the tire factory. Tire factory requires rubber and steel for production. Rostock has a steel mill. Click to open Rostock steel mill. 5k of coal. The steel mill uses coal and iron ore as input materials. Click to open the port of Helsinki. There's a rubber factory. What does it need for rubber? Transport coal and iron ore to the steel mill in Rostock to produce steel. Then ship the steel and rubber to Copenhagen to begin tire production. So industry has no raw material requirements. Okay, so we need to get are we gonna do another ship? This seems not super efficient. Unlock the rubber. We did that. Shows the monthly cost of generating technology points. Click to begin development. Bulk carrier 2. Oh, that can do. No, that's the fuel consumption reduced. Okay, what do you want me to do? 10k of rubber to Copenhagen and 10k of steel to Copenhagen and produce 10 kt of tires. Okay, so What is rubber transported? How do I know that? Do I need a container ship or do I need a bulk carrier? A container ship, right? Let's look. Shipyards. Deal is locked. What does Rostock need? Alright, well, let's just try it. We're gonna do... let's look at the routes first and see. Thank you to Copenhagen. Route type bulk. Rename. Route details. Okay, well, let's just do it. New route. Ooh, we're gonna carry rubber. Right, the route cycles through the ports listed in order. Click to add a port. Helsinki. Copenhagen. Prioritize rubber. And I didn't do a new vessel yet, so start that. No ships are assigned. We're going to do that. That's okay because I come here, shipyard. We're going to try a bulk carrier, right? And then out. We're going to assign a ship. Bulk carrier. Okay, so bulk carrier can take the rubber. Out. Helsinki to Copenhagen. We're going to name this one rubber. Okay, let's go back to our task list. I'm not sure how to do that. 4K rubber, steel to Copenhagen. Rostock, I gotta lose. Those are needs. Oh, it's got quartz. So where's quartz need to go? Port demand. Wood. Gothenburg. So how do I learn? There's gotta be a place where I learn what type. So wood's gonna be container ship, maybe. Let's do that. New route. Gothenburg. Wood. Oh, it's a bulk carrier. Wood. There we go. Okay. New ship completed. Let's cancel. Exit incomplete. Exit without saving. Yes. That is what I really need. Is a bulk carrier. And this bulk carrier is gonna go wood. Gothenburg to Rostock. 3 years. Yep, and we're gonna add that bulk carrier. We're gonna finalize that. So who needs silica? Any chance Gothenburg needs silica? No. In fact, they have no industry demand. They have oil field, tire factory. Okay. All right, so we did prosperity. We did that. We can unlock some stuff. New demand for raw stock upgraded to medium. New demand for meat and a new industry steel mill has been unlocked. Okay, so raw stock needs coal and iron ore. Iron ore up in Bergen. Alright, now who's got coal? Copenhagen has coal. Okay, so we're gonna need two new routes with bulk carriers. So let's go shipyard. We're gonna do 2 bulk carriers. And then we're gonna do a new route. Oh, but we gotta go to Copenhagen already. So this can just go in a big circle. So new route, Bergen coal to Rostock with one of our bulk carriers. And then a new route between Copenhagen and Rostock, but Copenhagen, yes, those two, and we're gonna select that bulk carrier. So it should be a circle taking coal to Rostock and steel from Rostock to Copenhagen once it gets up and going. We're gonna finalize that. So that should be going just fine. Now, is this the most efficient? I don't think so, but we're gonna try it. Stockholm also has iron ore, but we don't have access to that right now. Gothenburg has wood. Taking that wood someplace already, right? Oslo could use some wood. I don't know why it says it's locked. It wants tire output. Okay, we're almost got the steel there, and we need to produce the tires. Tires are being produced. Oh, let's say Helsinki expires in a year. Renewal. Oof. Expensive now. Almost got. Okay, we got the tires. I don't know how we got that many tires when we didn't take enough steel there yet. Okay, hurry up and do this thing so we can get the next. Stockholm needs silica. Only one? Oh wait, all the way up in whatever, however I pronounce that. Boda? Oslo also. Oslo's full of grain. Do we Let's hurry up and finish this. We're almost done. Copenhagen. There we go. Blue Line and Copenhagen are both growing rapidly. The company's growth and prosperity of Copenhagen go hand in hand. In the near future, with success and diligence, Blue Line will become a formidable player in the shipping industry. Game summary. Okay, so we completed the tutorial. Maybe there's some efficiencies that we didn't quite do, so it could be tweaked and fine-tuned, but we met all those. Total revenue 19 million, total expenses 22 million. We lost money. Total assets 28 million. Roof ships 11. Like I said, I think we could probably do that a little slower, maybe. And we bought a ship that we didn't need because I needed a bulk carrier when I thought I needed container. Okay, so if we say continue, oh yeah, I don't want to do exit, and let's go ahead and we'll start a new game. Black Gold War, oil, important raw material. I don't know if this is like a, if they're like get progressively harder or not, but let's just do Black Gold War. We'll start in Hong Kong. And we're gonna pick our normal stuff. Blue Line, KQ, of course. We're gonna pick the same dude. Okay, by the late 1960s, global seaborne trade saw unprecedented growth. As a leading shipping company in Hong Kong, we must seize this historic opportunity, leverage Hong Kong's strategic location and rapidly expand our shipping network. Our goal is to establish the company as the leading player in East Asia's maritime industry. I don't know why there's a big gap after their apostrophe in all the places they use it. Continue. Our success is deeply tied to the strong support from Hong Kong. We are committed to expanding our shipping business to meet critical needs for Hong Kong's economic growth. This will increase Hong Kong's prosperity while securing the company's long-term development. Among Southeast Asian countries, Thailand stands out for its high-quality grain at competitive prices. Importing from Bangkok can support Hong Kong's growth while increasing its prosperity and fostering the advancement of higher value industries. Okay, so where did Bangkok? There's Bangkok. Grain. We need grain in Hong Kong. Okay, so we have a bulk carrier already. Is it assigned to anything? Oh wait, that's buying one. Dock. We have bulk carrier. Okay, so let's do a new route. We're gonna say grain, Bangkok, to Hong Kong. We're going to assign our one and only bulk carrier and finalize. Okay, we're going to do that. Raise prosperity in Hong Kong tech. Recruit a CTO and company. Gain 15 tech points. Prosperity. Oh, that's the same. Okay, company. CMO CTO. Hire. Ooh. S, but she is expensive. B. Oh, this is only a little more expensive. Let's hire that level A. Okay, we hired, gained 15 tech points. Okay, that'll take some time. We'll get 2 million in it when we get that going. Okay, so Bangkok, we have grain. We produce silica. Who needs silica? Tokyo and Vladivostok. Let's do this short route. Oh, but it's locked. Their port demand, they need wood. Who has wood? Busan. Busan has wood. Yeah, so if we do Busan to Keelung, Hong Kong also needs cotton. Okay, so technology company has made a breakthrough in ship construction. If we offer to invest in the research, we can use the results of these innovative Ooh, that was it. They made me answer that quickly. Okay, so we come here. New route. Okay, let's build a ship first. Need a bulk carrier. And how do we just not, is it just going slow? Yeah. Let's do that. We say routes. We go Keelung. New route. Keelung to Hong Kong. Cotton. The bulk. No cargo. Why they have output there? Severely restricted. Okay, the Olympic Games are expected to draw a surge of tourists to Tokyo. To stimulate the economy, Tokyo has announced financial subsidies up to 20% on imported goods. We must capitalize on this to advantage to drive profitable growth. I don't know why. It says it has cotton. Oh, because it needs a farm. Yeah. So I want to... Okay, so I have an expensive lease there. So I need to bring... What does Tokyo need? Industry demand. Port demand, wood. So... Can I get this? No raw material requirement. So I say bulk carrier, so I can still do this. Use this Busan. Oof. Yes. I don't have the money. Alright. New route. Busan. Tokyo. That. Confirm. Next. Add bulk carrier. Finalize. Export volume down 50%. Okay, I don't really want that. So they're outputting grain. I need grain there. Only halfway there. Why couldn't I do this export of cotton? Route. New route. Keelung. I don't want industry demand. Hong Kong. Okay, I don't have another ship because I'm dumb. Oh, I just skipped past something. Given Hong Kong's high demand for oil, the government has entrusted with the critical task of increasing oil imports. To fulfill this, we have deployed a 20 kiloton oil tanker to ensure stable and efficient energy government support. Okay, cool. But I need... Yilong to Hong Kong doesn't have a ship. I need a bulk carrier. So shipyard, bulk carrier, buy, hurry up and finish. Routes. Problem. Here, because we need to assign this bulk carrier. Okay. So Hong Kong needs oil. Who has oil? Import to the 1-year government financial subsidy. At the port, import up 25%. Who has oil? Middle East. Oh. Okay. Aden has oil. Kuwait has oil. Weekly output 48. Weekly output 48. Upgrade the marketing department to... Okay. I don't need that right now. Okay. So new route from Aden to Hong Kong, and it's going to be oil. Next, going 20k oil tank. And a 5k oil tanker. Upgrade the marketing department to level 2. Company marketing. Upgrade. I need 3 mil. I don't have 3 mil, so we gotta wait a little bit for that. Let me see. Look at routes. Is this making money? Weekly oh wait, no, that's the wrong one. 12k profit. 12k profit. 27k profit. What does this say? 5k profit. Out of Vostok wants. Where do I get? In fact, the environmental tax. Not a fan of this. Vladivostok wants. Oh wait, they have iron. What do they want? And coal. Who has coal? Ningbo. It's coal. I could get coal there. It's kind of expensive. Coal is a bulk. 20K export of fabric from Hong Kong to Keelung. Where's Keelung? Where's Keelung? Right there. So I have a route already, so let's look at our routes. Hong Kong Keelung. We're gonna change edit the route here though. Oh, does it require a container? Locks up prosperity there. We're not even there yet. We're a long way from. Okay, so some oil made it from the Middle East. Read the marketing department. We need money for that. Have a container ship. So okay. I think I have one, right? Container. Bulk. Container ship. Okay, so if I go a new route from Hong Kong, container ship fabric to Keelung, which has nothing. What does it say? There's no cargo. There's 3.5K. I go there. Oh, because it's locked. Confirm. But I get let's see, scale small prosperity. I need that to be what, 300? Yeah, 300K. So maybe marketing. Is that where I need to do it? Let's do company, marketing. And 15 tech points. I have 100 tech point. Bulk carrier 2, reduce fuel consumption, research 150. Okay. Let's see. How are we doing? Where's our oil? I have that many ships there. Okay, well, let's just, oh, we got eight mil. Okay, so now we need to do company, marketing division, 2, upgrade, 10 days remaining. Okay, so that's done. Recruit, Silica, 10K from Tokyo to Busan. We did that already. And then who output? Who do they impact? My goodness, that's frequent. Okay, upgrade marketing department. That's being worked on. Export fabrics. Elong, 171K in prosperity. Why do we just need to do another bulk carrier? Asia's oil market faces both strong demand and tight supply. To secure greater oil supply, we must ensure market competitiveness in the Middle East, strengthening our position. Okay, so actively promoting local imports and exports will strengthen the market competitiveness. Additionally, additional strategic advertising and marketing campaigns will accelerate market expansion, enabling us to secure a dominant position more quickly. Increase market share in Kuwait to 30%. Have increased to 300K, upgraded for medium. New demand for fabric. New technology rubber has been unlocked. Okay. How's this one making losing money? Weekly profit. Industry demand locked. Glass, wood, cars. So where's why are you losing money? It's taking too long. Just about to do that. Okay, so company, we're gonna aid in. I still need somebody in Keelung. It's not working. So we're gonna, how do I cancel? I forget how I cancel you. Well, regardless, let's do a new route. New route. Kuwait. Hong Kong. Oil. Workers gone on strike. This is weekly profit 400K. But when I clicked on this a little bit ago, oil, aid into Hong Kong, making money. Maybe it just finally got there and finally made money. Yeah, so now you almost done. Let me cancel this. And we're gonna go here and we're gonna say want you to work. Want you to work in Kuwait. On long-distance shipping routes, larger ships offer substantial economic benefits due to their scale of efficiency. Therefore, we urgently need to drive R&D of large oil tankers, accelerate technological innovation, and meet better market demand while strengthening market competitiveness. Okay, so, but I haven't even gained any points. Recruit a CTO. Not at this time. I have a CTO. Right here. Oh. Fabric exports. Export 20K of fabric from Hong Kong to Keelung. Keelung is unhappy. Why is Keelung unhappy? They need wood. Busan has wood. Should I do a line? Should do a line from Busan to Keelung. New route. Busan, Keelung. Wood. Keelung. What does Busan need? Oh. I forgot a ship. Yeah, Busan they don't need cotton. Okay, so I need a ship. Need a bulk carrier. Purchase. Now when that's done, they have rubber. Rubber needs to go to Busan too. Ship completed. Routes. Need to assign a ship. That one right there. Tokyo workers are on strike because of a conflict of interest. On strike. Loading and unloading has gone down. All right. I don't understand why this isn't checked. I have the CTO right there. Should I just start over? You know what? Let's just dismiss. Hire. %. Coal mine production growth. Ningbo has discovered large coal deposits territory. Okay, but you see that game have hired a CTO right there. You see her? Even a little less. Oil exports, reward. Money, money, money. Got 4K already. That'll be soon. Hong Kong limited task completed. Funds 2 million. G. Oil tanker. At 300, I have 200, so 100 more. Okay. So there we are, a little just over an hour, and we've gotten pretty far on here, although I'm not sure why this is not quite working for this research. Off that, recently, several countries in Southeast Asia have a sharp decline in grain production. To secure local supply, some exporters have opted to suspend foreign exports of grain. The decision has caused a sharp rise in prices in Hong Kong, sparking widespread societal concern. To address this, Hong Kong announced grain import subsidies to stabilize prices and secure basic needs. During a grain supply crisis, Bangkok continues to remain a key grain import hub for Hong Kong. At this point, it is essential to adjust shipping routes to ensure grain imports continue while securing additional grain suppliers. This will ensure supply diversity and stability, reduce reliance on a single supplier, safeguard Hong Kong's long-term grain supply. Okay, so a ban on the export of grain. So I need to find other places that have grain. And no ports there. No ports there. So who else? Well, it says grain. How am I supposed to do that? Industry demand. Chinese government introduced the changing of the face of ports in 3 years guideline, which emphasizes port development in Tianjin and Dalian in the north and Shanghai in the east. British businesses in Hong Kong have increasingly called for the lifting of the trade embargo. The Chinese government's port opening policy aims to support Hong Kong's trade needs, supplying much needed grain and other essential goods. Okay, so China opened up Beijing. Okay. So this is until 1974. Yeah, a whole year. Okay, so this line need line routes. Bangkok. Sure. Bangkok to Hong Kong. We need to edit this route. Remove Bangkok, Hong Kong. We're gonna go and then Hong Kong. What do they need back? And bulk carrier. What is Tianjin? Tianjin needs. Is that silica? Hong Kong. Okay, Hong Kong's got silica. They need output oil. Oh, look at that. Do we have oil? Shipyard. Technology level 2 low. Yeah, so what do we need? Oops. Company. Email. Do we have oil in our dock? They're all being used. Okay. Grain imports are going. Tokyo's struggling. Want that oil. Shanghai. Iron ore. Tokyo workers on strike again? Look at this. Down, down, down. Shanghai needs... What? Output, iron ore, poor demand. Iron ore. That doesn't make sense at all. Silica... Oh, Keelung. Now we can do this route. Hong Kong. Container. Fabric. Keelung. In view of the abundant production capacity of cotton in Keelung area, shipping companies are invited to assist in export transportation. New demand, meat, industry steel mill in Pigeon. I bet. This is gonna be fast. Shipyard, bulk carrier, buy that. I'm gonna say from, because Dalian needs grain and glass for silica, but they, yeah, this is gonna be new route. Dalian, Dalian. Yep, those two things right there. Yep, that bulk carrier. Yep, right there. That's gonna be fast. New technologies. Level 2 yet? Advance. Oop. Yeah, keep clicking on the wrong thing. Yes, unlock that. Is our company level 2? CTO, research 20. Do I need to do more stuff here? $280, need 300, but advanced technology required. Where's my advanced technology? We're done that, we're doing that. Okay, we'll get that in a little bit. Those are done. Gotta have this. I need to do all of these before I can move down? Maybe that's the case. Those exports are almost done. Reward 2 mil. Export of goods done. Done those two things. Bangkok. Good production capacity. In view of the abundant grain in Bangkok, shipping companies are invited to assist. Oh, no, we can't. It's got an embargo. That doesn't even make sense. These guys want cotton too. What do they produce? They need wood. They produce cotton. Who produces wood? This Busan? No thanks. Okay, so 120. Okay, I think that's where we're gonna leave it right now. This is an hour and 20 minutes, and we've done the tutorial. We've made massive progress here. I think I want to try to clean some stuff up. When we come back. So that's the first a little over an hour of Global Magnates releases well, probably today when this video gets published on the 23rd of September. I think it'll be maybe a little less stressful than some of the other type shipping magnate Tycoon type games, but I had fun with this first hour, and I hope you guys did too. Remember, if you want to see more videos like this, first hour, first look at games, leave a note in the comments, subscribe to the channel, you know, tell me if this is a game you want to see. Let me know. Have a good day. Thanks for stopping by the arcade.